Men of Respect is a pretty enjoyable film. This is actually not really my kind of film, so the fact that I enjoyed it either means my tastes are changing, which is very possible, or it could appeal even if it seems like not your kind of film. This was released in 1990. It's directed by William C. Riley, it's written by Riley and William Shakespeare, according to Wikipedia. It is a modern day version of Macbeth, and this is about a character called Mike, played by John Turturro, and he is a mafia hitman who wants to be at the top of his game. He wants to be at the top of this crime family, and that's what it's about, making his way to the top, but at what cost? And of course, I'm not going to say what happens there, but I was curious to see what would happen with our protagonist. I thought Mike was quite an interesting character, and I don't want to say likable necessarily, but certainly fascinating. And I was keen to see what would happen there. We have various other characters. The reason I wanted to watch this is because of Peter Boyle, who plays Matt Duffy, who is, as one can guess, the equivalent of Macduff. And even if Peter Boyle wasn't in it, I think I would have still enjoyed it just as much. We also have Stanley Tucci. We have a great cast, great performances. As one can expect, it's quite a violent film, and there are some really strong performances surrounding that. There's quite a lot of emotion, and there's quite a lot of variety in the emotion as well. And I'm going to say it's unpredictable, but as I said, this is not ordinarily my kind of film. So if you do watch a lot of films like that, maybe it's predictable. But for me, certainly, it wasn't 100% clear where it would end up, and that certainly worked really well. The technical aspects of the film are all very good. We have some good camera work, and in general, I don't have any complaints about this. I had a feeling that at the very least, I'd find it to be an okay experience. But actually, I quite enjoyed it. I probably wouldn't watch it again. I didn't love it, but I thought it was certainly a very fascinating story with some great characters and performances. And I'm going to say, if like me, it's not ordinarily your kind of story, I'd say give it a go. You might enjoy it more than you expect. And if it is your kind of story, I'm going to recommend it. But again, presumably, you'll have very different expectations to me. So that's worth bearing in mind that if it is your kind of film, you've probably got higher expectations. There are probably certain things you want to see happening. But I'd love to know what you think of it, regardless of whether it's your kind of film or not. And in general, I came away from the experience feeling pretty satisfied. I thought Men of Respect was a good film. Also, you don't need any Macbeth knowledge. Absolutely, you don't need any Macbeth knowledge in the slightest. Yes, it's fun, of course, to compare the characters, compare the scenarios to the story of Macbeth, but absolutely does not need to be the case in the slightest. And in general, Men of Respect was a good story, a good film, well executed narrative, great performances. Ultimately, I thought it was not too bad, and I'm happy to recommend it.